before we produced the merch that we're both wearing,
Yeah.
how many human hours would you guess?
It's incalculable.
Yeah.
I mean,
To get to this point.
years of our time is what it feels like.
Yeah. Because
I-
it's not just producing this, it's also being so
Right.
horrendously dissatisfied with
Just
every piece we ever did.
Everything we've ever done has
Yeah.
been subpar to the point where anytime we put it on, we're like, I want to start over. I
And
want to
it's
start
not-
from scratch.
It's
with
not
everything.
subpar for disc golf world.
No,
Because
it's not at all.
It's actually been pretty decent.
Well,
But
people still ask about old stuff that we've made.
Yeah.
They still like it. They still wear it.
for sure.
For us, for you and I, for Kyle, for Luke, it's just not good enough.
Yeah.
And it's because of how we feel about our customers and our products and everything
sure.
that we do. It needs to be just top level.
If we're going to do something, you might as well do it
Right.
all the way.
Right.
And so, there's so many places that do Gildan hoodies and it's, $40.
It's like, okay, and it's
and you can
fine.
get away with it.
Right.
Because you've got a customer base.
But it's not your
No.
stuff.
No,
And it's
and
not
it's-
your merch. It's a Gildan hoodie.
And it's
got
also-
a little screen print on it, and you are,
It's got a shelf life of like 5 months
Right.
at most.
Yeah, and if you're wearing it a lot and you're washing it a lot, sometimes it's less than that.
Yeah. So the goal was like, how do we ground up build something
Right.
that we feel really, really proud of, that like we would actually want to wear every day? Because
Right.
like there were so many of our shirts that I would wear them in the summer, and then 2 months into wearing it, it's like, this
you're
thing
like, dude,
feels
I have
crusty,
to throw
dude.
this away.
This
I
has
know I just
texture.
washed it, but it is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that started us essentially saying, okay, forget it.
Right.
We're
How do we-
going to like literally
How do we make clothes?
Yes. Google how to make
clothes. And I mean, 7 months later, here we are wearing
Really, really
2 of the 4 pieces that are our base, like
signature
pieces.
always in stock. And like finally, every member of my family
Yeah.
asks me
Right.
to get more things because they love it. They want to
Yeah.
wear it every day. When I go into my closet now, I'm like, shh, not that one, not that one, not that one.
My stuff.
Yes, I'd like that T-shirt.
Yeah.
Even if I'm wearing the sweatshirt over it, I
Right.
want our T-shirt as
Right.
an undershirt
Underneath it. I
because
know.
it's so soft.
I'm wearing one of our old T-shirts today because all of my other
Yeah.
10 new T-shirts are dirty.
Right.
Because it's all I wear all the time.
Yeah.
And I can feel the difference.
Yes.
I'm not uncomfortable, but I'm like, I'm not wearing what I want to be wearing right now.
Yeah. And like, I think to get like a little peek behind the curtain, obviously, which is why we're doing this, is what it took was hours and hours and hours of conversation
About
and
the weirdest, finest details you can imagine.
tell them how long we talked about just literally the hoodie pulls.
The pulls, the strings. This is called an aglet, first and foremost. If you didn't know, now you know. We talked about aglets for about an hour,
Yep.
trying to decide what color it would be,
What the texture of them was gonna be.
what the texture and the material was going
Right.
to be, and then the strings themselves. That was, I mean, it feels like 2 or 3 days of conversations,
Back and forth.
going back and forth, deciding whether it's going to be striped or textured, or whether it's going to be a smooth feel, or there's a million different things that went into it, and that's a string on a hoodie. That doesn't include any of the time we talked about embroidery,
Yeah, right.
or Pantone colors,
Trying to make sure the colors are absolutely perfect.
It took us how many tries to get colors right?
A lot of
I mean,
tries.
we had so many samples made that they were like, okay, guys, like,
yeah.
we're getting close.
Or it was like just a little off.
and it's
but not
enough
good enough
that like when we see it, we're like, well, no one else is going to notice, but I will, and that's
Yeah.
too many people to know that it's off.
And there's 2 layers to it. One, like we have amazing merch now for another round for all of our stores.
Right.
And we have the ability to like
The other store stuff is the stuff I'm so excited about right now. Everything that we've done,
all the jerseys,
mock-wise for
yeah.
them, that's going to come out in the next few months is like going to blow this stuff out of the water. It feels like.
And the stuff that we've got coming for our just for another round big kind of brand or whatever. But the other thing that we kind of didn't highlight enough initially, just because we were so excited about this
Right.
stuff, is that we're legitimately an apparel company
We
now.
make, like when we Googled it, when we figured out how do you make clothes, we figured that out.
For you.
We did it.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to spend
And now,
7 months.
If you're having a tournament or if you're another disc golf shop.
Whatever.
Like, whatever. Like a landscaping company. We don't care.
It can be anything.
Contact us.
And we'd
love to make shirts. We'd love to make jerseys, hoodies,
super competitive
polos,
pricing.
Great pricing.
Yeah.
Hats. We can run
and
the
we
whole
can
thing.
ground up make stuff for you.
Right, exactly.
And I just think you and I are both the same kind of person that gets overly obsessed. Like it's called ADHD.
Very minute details.
But we've done. I mean, legitimately, it was 7 months from the time that we decided we were going to do this.
I went back and looked to
Yeah.
find the text message that was like, "Hey, we're going to get the first sample in a week, and then it's go time."
That's right.
From then on out, and that was 7 months ago.
So we can pass that on to other people, and all this stuff that we've got coming for another round is amazing. And also, I just wanted to publicly give you a big kudos.
I know. Thank you.
Because
you too. I mean,
we did it together.
This is a huge team effort. So.
But you were the one that pushed the first domino. I was the one that said this stuff sucks,
Like, hey,
and I'm not wearing this crusty stuff
It took
anymore.
you really upsetting me one day, being like, "Hey, I'm sorry, but if you make more like this, it's not going to be okay."
But the result of it is,
this
I have stuff that I
which
never
is,
want to take off.
Yeah, incredible.
And,
So
rad.
it's cool.
Go team.